Welcome, everyone. We are live on Channel 19, Electric City Television, and on YouTube. So we hope our friends are out there watching. My name is Mary Ann Savakinis. I'm the director of the Lackawanna Historical Society, and I'm very pleased to welcome you to night 2 of the Lackawanna Historical Society's 2021 Local History Game Show. You live here, you should know this. Last night was very entertaining and exciting, and we appreciated the teams that were with us and congratulate the Riverside 1 and Valley View 1 team that went on to the semifinals that will be played next weekend on May 1st at 7 p.m. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. We received some wonderful reviews last night and comments, one coming to us all the way from Pittsburgh by a member of the Historical Society who's also a trolley historian. And he was very pleased to let me know that he got 2 answers from the alliteration category, Scranton Suburban and Laurel Line. So he was excited that we had questions he knew the answers to. We also had one of our members from Clark Summit chime in to share some of his personal recollections about Tupper's Diner in Clark Summit. And I have to give a special shout out to 2 of our members who live in Florida, Ray and Andrea. I understand they're watching us live on YouTube. So I'm glad you guys are with us, and it should be a fun night. And I'm glad you were with us last night. Another person that I learned was with us last night was someone from Las Vegas who would be one of our teachers, Cindy, her father-in-law. So we are reaching far and wide through this program, and it's exciting to know that we are sharing local history with people who are no longer living here, but still appreciate hearing about our local heritage. So as with last night, before we begin, I just want to say thanks to some of our friends who help us with this program, starting with my 2 coworkers, Sarah Piccini and Olivia Bernardi. They work on all the fine details and they help me look good when we do these programs. So I always appreciate everything they do for us. Our sponsors this year are People's Security Bank and Toyota of Scranton. They have provided sponsorship funding to help us offset the costs of tonight's program. So we're grateful to them. Everyone at Electric City Television, which would be Mark and Chris and Mary Francis, they are out there keeping us looking good through live streams and broadcasts. So thanks to ECTV for that. Our teachers are back with us again tonight. We have Cindy Sermonera from Valley View with her daughter Casey. They will be working the scoreboards tonight. They will be in the chat feature, and I will refer to the score throughout the games. The person running the game boards is Kathleen Myers, one of our fearless leaders from Valley View. And our timekeeper tonight is Sean Murphy. He will be keeping everyone on a tight schedule, 10 seconds to answer. If you don't, it could be stolen. Thanks, Sean. And with Sean will be Bill Gershie acting as our judges. So if there's any questions about the answers, we can refer to the judges. They have final say, and we're always glad for their concerns and thoughts over how the questions are answered. So thanks to all of you for what you do. And in case you missed it yesterday, we do have a new feature in the games this year. We call it Ask the Expert, and each board for the games has a recorded video selection of questions asked by one of our favorite local history experts. And last night we had WNEP Jimmy Coles asking sports questions. We had Scranton Mayor Paige Cognetti asking questions about Scranton's mayors. And you'll see some others tonight. The ones that are upcoming through the rest of the games include Mark Hiller from WYOU, Ryan Leckie from WNEP, Erica Funky from WVIA, a past champion of the game show and local railroad historian Dominic Keating, and United States Senator Bob Casey. So these are people who are out there in the community, and we're very happy that they are willing to be involved in this program and share their time and knowledge with us. So I just want to offer a special word of appreciation to them. Finally, and most importantly, I want to thank our students from Valley View and Riverside. Each year, these students come together and they learn a lot about local history to design the boards, create the questions, and then host the games. And as said last night, I'm always impressed with how genuinely interested they are in local history and enthusiastic. And I think you'll feel the same way when you see them host the games tonight. With us tonight are Maddie, Aulisio, Madeline, or Madison, and Emily Taylor. Our other students, those two are from Riverside, and tomorrow night we'll meet Tiffany Gilchrist, Gianna Gaidula, not tomorrow night, I'm sorry, May 1st, and Olivia Ostrich. They're also Riverside students. And last night you met Sophia Williams and Dominique Ferrero. So those are our students this year, and a big thank you to you for doing great work. Now, before we begin, just a few reminders for our contestants. We have suggested that you view the game as the active speaker option. If you go to the top right corner where it says view, you'll see a couple of options. If you do active speaker, it'll be the best way to see the game board. So that's what we suggest you use. You have 10 seconds to answer. If you do not get your answer in 10 seconds, the other team can steal. You will play in alternating ways, and your student host will keep track of that for you. The scoreboard, as I mentioned, is being kept by Cindy and Casey, and it will be in the group chat so everyone can see it as the game goes on, but I will also refer to it during the game to keep you updated. Hosts, please remember when you're asking your contestants to pick a category and a point value, repeat that so that the board, Kathleen and her board selections can pick those out. It helps if you repeat it, so please do that. And now we're about to start game 3, and I want to welcome our contestants. Everyone can unmute themselves that's playing so we can have a little chat. I want to welcome our first team, which I affectionately call the Riverside Wives, because they were actually in the audience supporting David Walsh, who was on a team last night. Sarah's his wife, and her good friend Loni, Loiselle. They volunteered from the audience to play a few years back, and they have returned every year since, and have become kind of a crowd favorite. So we're glad that they returned to share their time and knowledge with us again. And Loni, I was thinking you might be excited to have a crowd favorite going on right now, because I understand you're running for office. Do you want to mention that to any point?
I am. I decided to kind of follow in my father's footsteps and put my hand in the ring of running for mayor of Taylor.
Mayor of Taylor. And in case people don't know, who was your dad?
My father was Sid Michaels Kavolich, the state representative of the 114th district.
And also former contestant in the game show.
True. Yeah, true. Very true.
I always remember the first time he played, he came and he had all black on. And he said, "I'm here in black because I'm going to bury Senator Blake." So he was very competitive, and we enjoyed his spirit.
Just like him.
And Loni, or not Loni, Sarah, I was wondering if this game goes the way you want it to, you're going to play in semifinals next week. You have the possibility of meeting your husband in the finals.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about that?
As long as he doesn't get Everhart questions, he's going down.
Very good. And your team will be competing against a group I'm calling the Up Valley Gentlemen, because you are both gentlemen and you have a connection to the Up Valley. So I just threw that out there as your name for the evening. But it's Bruce Smallacombe and Joe Klapatch. And Bruce was Scranton mayor for 12 years, very active. Unmute yourself.
German.
Okay.
German mayor.
German mayor. What did I say?
Scranton.
Oh, dear God. I'm sorry. German mayor for 12 years, very active in documenting the history of German, active with the Borough Historical Society, pretty much has his own collection, his own museum, and recently gave a presentation at the Historical Society's Zoomed Past Times program, and that will be presented on YouTube in a week. We'll have that up on YouTube. And if you're interested in our other pastimes program, last year, Joe Klapatch was one of our pastime speakers, and he spoke about the history of local fire departments, of which you have written how many books now?
I've written 3 and working on a 4th right now.
Working on a 4th. And the reason I call you Up Valley is because you work at the Carbondale Library, correct?
Yes, I do. Yes.
But what do you do at the library, Joe?
I am a library clerk, but if there's questions about local history or family history or anything like that, I kind of put my 2 cents in.
So we have some very well-informed contestants playing tonight. So I'm excited. I'm very grateful that you're all here. And our host tonight is Emily Taylor. And Emily is a senior from Riverside. Emily, where are you going to college this coming fall?
Villanova University,
And you're studying?
environmental science.
Well, we're very excited about that, and I know you'll do a great job tonight. And I am going to turn the reins over to you shortly. I just would like to have Kathleen bring up the game boards, and we'll introduce the categories, and then you can take over from there. From Riverside. Emily, where are you going to college this coming fall?
Villanova University,
And you're studying?
environmental science.
Well, we're very excited about that, and I know you'll do a great job tonight. And I am going to turn the reins over to you shortly. I just would like to have Kathleen bring up the game boards, and we'll introduce the categories. Joe Klapatch,
Yes.
are you watching YouTube somewhere?
No, but the television's on in another room, but I don't
Can
have
you
that.
have the volume
Yes.
turned down? We're getting
Yes,
the
yes,
lag
hold on.
time.
hold on.
Sara? Joe, okay. Is anybody else watching the show?
No. I can't do more than one thing at a time.
Okay. Do you guys hear that?
Okay, how's this now?
Are you watching YouTube somewhere?
No. It'll be lowered in a few seconds. I can hear the thing going down. It's down.
The lag
hold on.
time.
Hold on.
Joe, can you mute yourself till?
It's down now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that.
No.
Are you sure it's down?
Do more than one thing at a time.
Okay. Do you guys hear that?
Okay, how's this now? It'll be lowered in a few seconds. I can hear the thing going down. It's down. Okay, it's off.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's off.
Joe, can you mute yourself till?
It's down now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that.
Are you sure it's down? Do you guys hear that?
Okay, how is this now?
Joe,
Yes.
mute yourself.
It'll be lowered in a few seconds. I can hear the thing going down. It's down.
It's not Joe.
Okay, it's off.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's off.
All right, I'm gonna.
It's down now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that.
Are you sure it's down? You guys hear that? I think it's me. I'm gonna mute myself and let you guys take over. Joe,
Yes.
mute yourself. My apologies. We're back. So now we can bring up the game boards. And everyone can unmute themselves. So the categories for game 3 are art, and this category will include the word art in all of the answers. Ask the Expert with Ryan Leckie. Ryan will be asking questions about a topic that is near and dear to his heart. Inhabitants. This is fauna found along the Lackawanna River. Races. Name the races that are held locally, not political races, running races. Caught in the middle. We'll give you a hint and you tell us the middle name of some of the famous Lackawanna County residents. Emily, it's all yours.
All right. So I'm going to start with the coin toss to see who's going to go first. So Sarah, do you want to pick heads or tails?
Sure. Heads.
Okay. It was tails. So Bruce and Joe, you guys will go first. Bruce, can you pick a category and a point value?
Oh, yeah, let's go with races for 30.
All right, races for 30. The color pink is popular for participants in this race, which supports research to end breast cancer.
Joe, help me out because I don't know the name of it. I was in it and I still don't know it.
Susan J. Coleman?
Susan G. Coleman found, yeah.
That is correct.
Thank you.
All right. Loni, can you pick a category and a point value?
Let's do Ryan Leckie for 30.
All right, Ryan Leckie for 30. And here is Ryan Leckie.
In 1998, Allied Services established a vocational training center in the former warehouse of B. Levy Shoes, located on this road.
Have any idea, Lonnie?
Sarah?
Pick a street.
Well, I guess it has to have road in it. I don't know. I'm gonna say the Morgan Highway, only because that's where I know Allied is.
That's incorrect. Bruce and Joe, would you like to steal?
Joe, you have any idea?
I believe it'll be North Kaiser Avenue.
Sounds good to me.
Correct. The answer was north-south. All right, Joe, can you pick a category and a point value?
Let's try caught in the middle 30.
Caught in the middle for 30. George Blank Oliphant. I'm sure he had no interest in women's clothing, but if he did, there was a fine shop on State Street in Clark Summit.
I don't know if you know Bruce. I know his middle initial, I believe, is H, but that's about all.
Yeah, I know it and I can't think of it either. I know the name. Oh, just guess like Harris.
That's incorrect. Lonnie and Sarah, would you like to steal?
Talbot.
That's correct.
My research today.
Sarah, please pick a category and a point value.
Let's do races for 50.
Races for 50.
You're being bold, Sarah.
This wet race begins in either Archbold or Blakely and ends in Scranton.
Do you know what it is, Lonnie? Is it the marathon?
It wouldn't be, no, because the marathon starts in Forest City.
Yeah.
Half marathon? No, half, yeah, no. Yeah, half
Sure,
marathon?
go with it. Steamtown half marathon. Let's go.
That's incorrect. Bruce and Joe, would you like to steal?
Joe, you know it? I know it's the canoe race, but I don't know.
Yeah, Lackawanna River Canoe Race. That's the way I've known it.
Yeah. Riverfest canoe race? I don't know.
Yep, that's correct. Riverfest. All right, Bruce, would you like to pick a category and a point value?
Let's go with races for 40.
Races for 40. The official name of this race is the Brian Kelly Memorial Race, but because it coincides with the popular annual holiday event, it is more commonly known as
I don't have a clue. Joe, you have any idea?
St. Patrick's Day run?
That's correct. All right, Lonnie, please pick a category and a point value.
Let's do races for 20.
Races for 20. La Festa de Cherry presents this race every May in Jessup, except in 2020 and 2021.
St. Ubaldo race?
Yeah.
Yep, that's correct. Race of the Saints.
Oh,
All right, Joe, can you pick a category and a point value?
How about inhabitants 30?
Inhabitants for 30. These majestic birds have made a return to the area and are often seen nesting along the Lackawanna River.
Bruce, I'll ask you this time.
They're eagles.
That's correct. Sarah, would you like to pick a category and a point value?
Sure. Let's do Ryan Leckie for 40.
Ryan Leckie for 40.
In 1982, Allied opened up this institute on Mundy Street in Wilkes-Barre as Luzerne County's first rehabilitation medicine center.
Do you know what it's called, Lonnie?
nope. No.
All right, Joe and Bruce, would you like to steal?
I don't know. Joe, do you have any idea?
I have no idea. I passed by it a number of times. I don't know what it is.
All right, the answer is John Hines.
Sense.
All right, Joe, would you like to pick a category and a point value?
Let's try inhabitants 40.
Inhabitants for 40. There have been several reported sightings of this cuddly creature related to the weasel family in and along the Lackawanna River.
Mink?
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, mink, I guess.
That's incorrect. Lonnie and Sarah, would you like to steal?
I really want to say an otter, but I don't know. Just thinking, well, otter, beaver, I don't know. Otter? No, you can see beavers anywhere, right?
Let's go beaver. Right? I don't know.
All right, well, beaver is incorrect. It was river otter.
God!
Sorry, Lonnie.
So close. All right, Lonnie, can you pick a category and a point value?
Oh, let's do. Let's do inhabitants for 20.
Inhabitants for 20. Many of these blue-gray long-legged freshwater birds reside along the Lackawanna River.
Oh. Is it a crane? Sarah, would it be a crane?
Sounds good. I was thinking, is it a crane or is it a wren?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Go with crane.
Crane?
That's incorrect. Bruce and Joe, would you like to steal?
Yes. Blue heron.
That is correct. All right, Bruce, can you pick a category and a point value?
Inhabitants for 50.
Inhabitants for 50. Local Boy Scout troops built dwellings along the Lackawanna River for these mammals.
For these mammals. Joe, you have any idea? I would say for beaver, I don't know.
I would probably say beaver dam too.
But beavers, I guess.
All right, that's incorrect. Lonnie and Sarah, would you like to steal?
Could it be an otter twice? I don't know. Are otters mammals?
They are mammals. Yes.
Wait, what else dwells?
Well, anything dwells.
Foxes? I don't know.
I don't know. Sure.
All right, the answer was bats.
Oh.
All right, Sarah, can you choose a category and a point value?
Let's do art for 30.
Art for 30. Original name of this building on Washington Avenue before they let a lawyer in.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, Bruce and Joe, would you like to steal?
Medical Arts Building?
That is correct.
If I could interrupt just for 1 second to give you a score update. That answer just brought Bruce and Joe to 200 points, and Loni and Sara are at 50 points. So go high, girls.
Okay, lots of game left. Joe, can you please pick a category and a point value?
I'm going to close out races for 10.
All right, races for 10. This race is held in October, 26.2 miles.
Steamtown Marathon.
That is correct.
I ran it.
Loni, can you pick a category and a point value?
Let's do lucky for, wait, let's do art for 50.
Art for 50. A one-time local shop for children's shoes. Have a stick pretzel while you wait.
Sarah?
I have no idea.
Art, I don't know. Art Seagrams, I don't know.
That's incorrect.
Oh,
Bruce
no.
and Joe, would you like to steal?
I don't know, Joe. You know,
No, I don't know.
All right, the answer was Art Douglas.
Mark Douglas shoes. Yeah.
All right, Bruce, can you pick a category and a point value?
Oh, inhabitants for 10.
Inhabitants for 10. Once the Lackawanna River abounded in fish of every variety, but it is particularly known for its
Trout. Rainbow trout.
Judges?
judges.
What do you think, Sean?
Is Sean muted?
Hello, Sean?
That is incorrect.
It's right. I think I agree.
All right, that's incorrect.
They changed it, yeah.
All right, so Loni and Sara would like to steal.
Do you know anything about fish, Loni?
Wait, so it's not a fish.
It isn't known for sure, but it is particularly known for its
Frogs? No.
That is incorrect. The answer was brook trout.
No.
All right, Sara, can you choose a category and a point value?
Oh, let's do caught in the middle for 40.
Caught in the middle for 40. Isaiah Blank Everhart. This guy has a holiday in England on November 5th, or Dumbledore's pet.
Oh, God.
Phoenix.
That is incorrect. Bruce and Joe would like to steal.
I don't know, Joe. Do you?
I don't know. No.
All right, the answer was fox.
Okay.
Which
All
is
right, Joe, can you choose a category and a point value?
How about art for 40?
Art for 40. This festival at Scranton's historic iron furnaces started in 2009 to celebrate the arts, heritage, industry, and community. In 2020, it was presented virtually.
Arts on Fire.
That is correct.
So now the score is 250, Bruce and Joe, and ladies, 50.
So Sarah, we got to get everything right.
All right, Loni, you can choose a category and point value.
All right, let's go with lucky for 50.
Lucky for 50.
In 1991, Allied took over this private school at 1627 North Main Avenue that specialized in the education of children with dyslexia.
DePaul's? Is that what?
Oh. Maybe, yeah.
I think it's DePaul's.
Maybe. Aren't- They're not still open though?
I don't know. Well, yeah, it doesn't say that they're not.
All right, yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, the Paul School is correct.
Good job.
All right, Bruce, can you pick a category and point value?
Let's go with art for 20, I guess.
Art for 20. This man originally founded Rocky Glen as a picnic park.
Joe, you have any idea?
Arthur Frothingham.
That is correct.
Frothingham, okay.
All right, Sarah, can you choose a category and point value?
Let's go big. Caught in the middle for 50.
Caught in the middle for 50. Joseph Blank Biden. This one's difficult, so here is a visual clue.
I forget Joe Biden's mouth.
Oh, geez.
Robinette. Wait, Robinette?
Yes, Robinette is correct.
Get out, really?
Yep, that's correct.
Wow.
All right, Joe, you can choose a category and point value.
Close out art for 10.
Art for 10. Summer activity sponsored by the NEIU that allows students to be expressive in many ways.
Bruce?
I have no clue.
Arts on the Square?
That's incorrect. Loni, Sarah, would you like to steal?
Lonnie, is it art in the park? Art in the park?
Think so.
All right, let's go with it. Arts in the park.
That's also incorrect. The correct
No.
answer was Art Alive.
Arts alive.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Lonnie, you can choose a category and point value.
Let's go with Lucky for 20.
Ryan, lucky for 20.
Come on, Ryan, wake up.
Emily, do you want to just read it? It's
Yeah, I can just read it.
glitch there.
So in 1996, Allied expanded its main campus when it opened its corporate service center in the property of what former catalog store?
Do people shop for furniture and catalogs? No. Was it furniture? No. Was it giant flooring? Wait. Maybe that building wasn't even where they're at right now.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Wait, catalog. I don't know. I'm just thinking of, I keep thinking of the Morgan Highway and that there used to be I want to say it was a giant flooring right behind the gas station. Whether or not it's actually that, I don't know. If you have something different, Sarah, go with it. But I think, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, giant flooring. I don't know.
Catalog.
That's incorrect. So Bruce and Joe, would you like to steal?
Joe, I think it was the Sears catalog, but
I think it was service merchandise.
okay, yes. Yeah, that was down there. Yep. Yep, go with that.
Okay, service merchandise.
That was also incorrect. The answer was West Freeman.
Oh, Freeman's.
All right, Bruce, you can choose a category and point value.
Caught in the middle for 20.
Caught in the middle for 20. Mary Blank Pickin. I can almost hear several of these babbling along.
Oh. You have any idea, Joe?
Brooke.
That is correct.
Brooks. Babbling Brooks.
All right, Sarah, you can choose a category and point value.
Caught in the middle for 10.
Caught in the middle for 10. Joseph Blank Scranton. Applause, please.
You have no idea.
Come on, we've had to research this
Is it
before too.
Is it Clapton?
That's incorrect. Bruce and Joe would like to steal.
That was Eric. Joe, you know it?
I don't know.
I knew all the Scrantons too, and I can't think of the name. I never listened to the middle name. I guess not.
All right, well, the correct answer was Hand. All right, and the final question goes to Bruce and Joe, which is Ron Lecky for 10.
In 1965, Allied opened up the Institute of Physical Medicine as a central rehabilitation center to serve 11 counties in northeastern Pennsylvania. Along what highway?
The Morgan Highway.
Morgan Highway.
That is
Smallacombe Drive.
correct.
There's Smallacombe Drive there.
There is Smallacombe Drive. Well, the final score is 300 to Joe and Bruce, and the Riverside wives, Loni and Sara, came up with 150 points. So well done to everyone. Sara, you don't have to worry about facing Dave in the finals. That's the good news. Hopefully you'll be there to root him on, though. And Loni, it was wonderful seeing you. Thanks for playing again this year.
Thank you.
Bruce and Joe, you're with us again next week, May 1st. We will have you in the semifinals. So thank you all for playing. And Emily, great job hosting.
Thank
We will
you.
now
Great job,
ask you
everyone.
to exit,
Thank
and
you,
you can
Emily.
continue watching on Channel 19 or on YouTube. And we will allow our new contestants to come in to play Game 4 and our new host. So thanks again for playing.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye,
Have a good
guys.
night.
Thanks, Emily.
I think everyone is here. Bruce, you have to leave us. Do you know how to leave?
I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Do you see a little
Just leave it.
word on the bottom right-hand corner that says leave? He found it. Welcome to our Game 4 contestants. If you would all turn your videos on and your sound on, your audio. Welcome. It's good to see everyone. And we will begin Game 4. Just let me introduce our Game 4 teams. We have probably starting a little early, so maybe we'll just chat a little bit so we don't go too early. But is Denis here?
I'm here, but where am I?
Well, do you see down in the lower left-hand corner a little camera that says Start Video?
Yeah, I got it.
That. Hi, Denis. Nice to see
Hello
you.
there.
Paul, same idea when you get in. I see that Angela and Sara are here. Very good to see you, ladies. I haven't seen you in over a decade, so welcome. Maddie's here. Maddie, you can unmute because we'll just chat a little bit before we officially start the games. I'll give you the update. We just had Game 3, and that was played by the Riverside Wives and the Up Valley Gentlemen. The winners of that game were the Up Valley Gentlemen. So whoever wins this game will go on to play on May 1st in a semifinal against Joe Klapatch and Bruce Smallacombe. So you'll know what you're playing for. And they're very well versed in local history. So be prepared, as all of you are. Still waiting on Paul. Angela, what are you doing now? I'm imagining you have graduated.
I did my bachelor's in exercise science from the University of Scranton, and I went on to grad school there as well. I'm a physical therapist currently.
Wonderful. And are you still living in the area?
I am. I live in Peckville.
Very good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Sara, what have you been up to?
So I went to Syracuse University and got a bachelor's in biochemistry. And then I went to Tufts Veterinary School. So I'm a veterinarian in Fleetville.
In Fleetville.
Mhm.
And what kind of animals do you care for?
Mostly small animals, dogs and cats, but the occasional goat comes in too.
Oh, that sounds fun. And in Fleetville you are.
Yep, I live in Archibald still though.
Good girl. Dennis, I know you're retired. How are you spending your retired years?
Oh, I've been very, very busy. I'm still doing my art. I'm never going to retire from doing my own art, my sculpture. And I've also gotten back into I call phase 2 of a hobby I had back in the 80s and early 90s, which is metal detecting. So I'm looking for history under the ground, and I'm finding a lot of it, mostly in coins, but a lot of cool relics too. If anyone has a house that they want me to search, an old Victorian house, I would be glad to come and do it. My wife is doing it also. I got her into it.
Good. If you win and you go on to play next week, Bruce Smallacombe has quite the collection. I don't know if he metal detected or just went out and found things, but he has, I know he has a coin collection, and I know he has found other things in local caves and in the kind of in the wooded areas and things like that. So it would be good for you guys to meet probably.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him about that.
Yeah. Hi, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great.
What do we have on your screen behind you?
Just a Riverside.
Ah, Riverside. Yeah. And you're still at Riverside, Superintendent?
Yes.
Very good. I'm still stalling because we said we would start this game at 7:45, and if anybody's tuning in, I don't want them to miss anything. So let's refer to our judges for a minute. How are you feeling about the games tonight, guys?
Nothing really contested, so it's been easy so far.
Yes, it's going quite well.
Okay. I found it interesting that one of the answers had a clue about a Harry Potter pet, and she said Phoenix, and I think the Phoenix's name was the answer. Isaiah Fox Everhart. Fox is the Phoenix's name. So she was close, but I guess that didn't.
Yeah.
Sarah would have known that.
Are you a Harry Potter fan, Sarah?
Oh yes, from way back.
Very good. Casey, are you enjoying your timekeeping tonight? Or scoreboard keeping? Unmute yourself.
There we go.
Yeah, I am.
Good. And I understand you want to host next year.
I would like to, yeah.
No. What year are you in?
I'm a freshman this year. So.
That counts at Valley View. Mm-hmm. Sarah and Angela, we were talking yesterday during the games, and most of the students that are hosting are either seniors or juniors. And Sean pointed out that they would have been in kindergarten or first grade when you were hosting. So
gosh,
we have far.
You make me feel old.
Did Angela and Sarah tune in to see Chris last night?
I didn't.
No.
I thought I won though.
I wonder if Chris is watching you two tonight.
He might be checking out the competition, if nothing else.
That's true. Because Chris won.
Were Angela and Sarah in the first game, the first year?
Yes.
Along with Chris.
Right.
Okay.
It would have been 2010 or 2009.
Quite a while back. Yeah. Interesting.
So it's almost 7:45. I'm going to start with, we just kind of got to know each other, but let me give a little more formal introduction. Our two teams playing game 4 are what we're calling Riverside 2 and Valley View 2. Riverside 2 have been with us before. It's Denis Yanashot and Paul Brennan. They are veteran players. They've been with us. Do you guys know how many years you've played?
Long time.
Long time.
Many years, more than a few.
Denis retired last year from his post at Riverside for more than 20 years as an art teacher.
22 years.
22 years. And since retiring, as we were talking, you've taken an interest in digging up history, I guess, using a metal detector. And I actually learned that this summer because you came to the Historical Society to do some research. So it's always nice to see people coming
You like
in.
my shirt?
your Catlin House shirt on. You're getting extra points tonight.
It seemed appropriate.
And Paul, you have a long history with Riverside School District. You had been a coach, a teacher, a principal, a superintendent. Are you still teaching at Marywood as well?
No, with
Okay.
the craziness of the pandemic, I stopped at it.
Did you finish your degree there?
No, I'm still in progress.
Still working on a human development PhD, correct?
Correct.
Very good. So I had said to the Riverside Wives earlier that if they make it to the finals, which unfortunately they did not, Sara would have been playing against Dave Walsh, her husband. If you two were to make it to the finals, you would possibly be playing your other Riverside peers. So that could be entertaining. How do you feel about that? Who would win?
Oh, Paul and I are definitely going to win that if it happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the confidence. Very good.
We'll have to call it the red and blue game.
But before you get there, you are facing a brand new team this year. So they are not veterans to playing the game, but as you heard, they are veterans to planning the game. The very first game show back in 2010 was hosted as it is today by students from Valley View and Riverside. And these two young ladies are former Valley View students, and they worked on the game show. Last night we had Chris Osant here with his brother. He was also on that same planning crew. So we've got a nice kind of reunion going on. And those guys are also in the finals, ladies. So if they make it to the finals and you make it to the finals, it will be a Valley View face-off. Who do you think would win in that game?
I wish I had
Sarah and
watched them to know.
I just want to make sure everybody's feeling confident. So that's very good. And just again, to repeat, you both have graduated. You're both working. Angela, tell us again what you do.
I'm a physical therapist. I work
Physical
mostly with geriatrics.
Very good. And Sara?
I'm a veterinarian working mostly with dogs and cats.
Well, it's wonderful to hear that you have all been very successful in your careers and are all grown up, and it's great to see you both. So welcome and thank you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to see you both. So we will begin the game. Your host tonight is a Riverside senior who will be going on to college soon. Maddie, where are you going?
I'm going to Penn State main campus.
And what are you going to study?
I'm doing a double major with international politics and political science.
So maybe in 10 years, you'll come back and visit us.
Oh, yeah.
As local senator or something like that. That will be fun. Before Maddie begins the game, I just want to introduce the categories. So we had told you if you want to put it in speaker view, it might make it easier to see the board, however you're comfortable. No need to mute yourselves. We want to hear your chatter during the games. So the board for game 4 is about to come up. And the categories will include Ask the Expert. This expert category will be Mark Hiller from WYOU asking questions of what he knows best. Ice cream, kind of self-descriptive. We'll describe the setting. You tell us the place where you get the frozen treat. Attractions. These are great places to visit now or in the past. Where are you? Based on a map, there'll be a highlighted municipality in red. I think it's red. You'll have to tell us what that municipality is. And the last category is called fives. All of the answers will include the number or the word 5. Maddie, it's your turn.
Okay. Mr. Yanashot, heads or tails?
Heads.
It is heads. So could you pick a category and a point value?
How about ask the expert for 30.
Okay, ask the expert for 30.
This legendary WYOU photographer who passed away in 2018 is credited with indexing and maintaining the station's historic video footage.
Paul, do you have any ideas?
Is that a picture of him down there? My screen's small.
No, that's a picture of Alex Trebek.
Oh,
I'm,
that doesn't help.
you live here, you should know this.
Do you have a final answer?
I don't know.
Okay, the other team, would you guys like to steal?
Angela, do you have anything?
I do not.
I don't know either.
The correct answer is Jack Scannella. So Sarah, can I have a category and a point value?
Can I do ice cream for 30?
Ice cream for 30. This legendary shop was once located in Old Forge.
I'd have to pass, unless Angela knows.
I don't. I'm letting you down. I'm sorry.
Okay, the Riverside team, would you like to steal?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
So Dennis, this is my topic.
All
Jitty
right,
Joe's.
Paul.
Jitty Joe's.
That is correct.
All right, Paul.
Mr. Brennan, could I have a category and a point value?
Let's go ice cream for 40.
Ice cream for 40. Don't miss this ice cream when you visit the Scranton Farmers Market.
Do you know it, Dennis?
Yes, Jesse's.
That is correct.
Okay. That's Tara Quaza's place.
Yay, Tara. Hey, Angela, can you start your video so we can see you?
I believe it should be on now. I just went into the, let me see.
Lower left-hand corner, there's a little camera and it says start video. That's what you want to hit.
I'm getting all this failed to start video camera pop-ups.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Fun fact, this is my first time ever using Zoom, so. I know that's
Side, there's a little arrow. If you click that arrow up,
video settings.
choices.
Let's see. Okay. Any luck with that?
Select a camera. Do you see one that says select a camera?
No.
Out above video settings, you don't see anything?
You may have to leave and come back in.
Let me see.
Well, take your turn and then we'll try to get you on. We'll have you leave and come back in.
Okay, so can I have a category and a point value?
Let's do ice cream for 10.
Ice cream for 10. Located in Dalton, this ice cream producer's motto is homemade starts with the farm.
Is it Manning's?
That is correct. Mr. Yanashot, could I have a category and a point value?
How about ask the expert for 40?
Ask the expert for 40.
WYOU was a station run by Scranton Broadcasters Incorporated. This company was at one time credited as the only broadcasting company in the country run by women, the widow and daughters of founder Frank McGargy, who died in 1948. His oldest daughter is considered to be a pioneer in the field. What was her full name?
Holcomb Madge.
As judges?
That's correct.
Okay, that is correct then. So Sarah, can I have a category and a point value?
Can we do attractions for 20?
Attractions for 20. Closed officially in 1987 after 101 years of providing family fun.
Is it Rocky Glen?
That is correct. Mr. Brennan, can I have a category and a point value?
Where are you for 30?
Where are you for 30? Name this Lackawanna municipality.
You want me to guess there, Dennis?
Go ahead, Paul.
Chinchilla?
That is incorrect. Would you guys like to steal?
Is it Clark Summit?
Yes, that is correct.
What is it? Call Clark Summit.
Nice to see you, Angela.
Am I on?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Angela, could I have a category and a point value?
Let's do attractions for 10.
Attractions for 10. Once the home of Tilly the elephant.
The Nayog Zoo.
That is correct. Mr. Yanashot, could I have a category and a point value?
How about ice cream for 50?
Ice cream for 50. This Dunmore ice cream business started in 1914, first with a partner named Sampson and later with T.B. Clark, who became an early leader in industrial refrigeration. It eventually establishing plants in Scranton, Dunmore, and Wilkes-Barre.
Paul, any idea?
Time.
Can I have a final answer?
Sorry, I was on mute. Carvel.
That is incorrect. So the other team, would you like to seal?
What do you think, Sarah?
I don't think I know.
The correct answer is Smith's Ice Cream.
If I can interrupt for a minute, the score right now is Riverside team 110, Valley View 70.
Okay. So Angela, could I have a category and a point value?
Let's finish off ice cream. We'll do ice cream for 20.
Ice cream for 20. This family-owned business that is known for their enormous purple and pink, red and blue when new, umbrellas.
I know exactly where it is, but I can't think of the name.
Montdale Dairy?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Mr. Brennan, could I have a category and a point value?
Yeah, where are you for 50?
Where are you for 50? Which Lackawanna municipality is highlighted in red?
Time.
Dennis.
Can I have a final answer?
North Pocono?
That is incorrect. Would you like to seal?
Any idea, Sarah?
I don't know.
No.
I'll have to pass.
Correct answer is Clifton. Sarah, can I have a category and a point value?
Could we do attractions for 30?
Attractions for 30. Only place in Lackawanna County where you can explore 300 feet below Earth's surface.
The coal mine tour?
That is correct. Mr. Yanashot, could I have a category and a point value?
How about attractions for 50?
Attractions for 50. A private museum established in 1988 located on Main Avenue in Scranton.
That's the magician, what's his name? The magician. What the heck? Magician. I have a mind lapse. I can't think of his name, but it's
Could we steal yet?
I know where it is. Yeah.
Do you have a final answer?
Houdini Museum?
Houdini.
That is
I can't believe that. Oh, man. I knew that.
That just brought Valley View into the lead, I believe. Riverside is 110, Valley View is 170.
Okay, Angela, can I have a category and a point value?
Let's do where are you for 20?
Where are you for 20? Name this Lackawanna municipality highlighted in red.
Oh boy, I better get this one right.
I believe it's Peckville.
Or Blakely, Peckville, yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, correct. Okay, Mr. Brennan, can I have a category and a point value?
Where are you for 40?
Where are you for 40? Name this Lackawanna municipality highlighted in red.
Dennis, is that, should I, you know, or do you want me to say?
Do you know it, Paul?
I'm between two, but I'm going to say Waverly.
That is incorrect. Would you like to steal?
Is it Nicholson?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is La Plume. So Sarah, could I have a category and a point value?
Let's do 5s for 20.
5s for 20. This restored block in Scranton is also known as the Renaissance block.
Courthouse Square. I don't know.
Incorrect. Riverside team, would you like to steal?
Yes.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Renaissance 500.
Judges?
That's correct.
Okay. So, Mr. Yanashot, could I have a category and a point value?
How about attractions for 40?
Attractions for 40. Once a winter holiday train ride at Steamtown National Historic Site for families to enjoy.
That's the holiday train.
That is incorrect.
Is
Would
it
the
the
other team like to
Is it
steal?
the Polar Express?
Yeah.
That is correct. Angela, could you pick a category and a point value?
Let's do where are you for 10?
Where are you for 10? Name this Lackawanna municipality.
Old Forge?
That is incorrect. Would you like to steal?
Yes. Scranton.
That is correct.
Whoops.
The score now is Riverside 140, Valley View 230.
And Mr. Brennan, could I have a category and a point value?
5s for 30.
5s for 30. Name of the apartment building that towers over its hill section neighbors.
Dennis, you know?
500?
That is incorrect.
Time.
Would you like to steal?
No.
Not sure.
Is 550 Clay Avenue. Sarah, could I have a category and a point value?
Could I do 5s for 10?
5s for 10. Charles S. Woolworth operated one of the first of these stores in Scranton that was named because all items could be purchased cheaply.
Is it a 5 and dime?
That is correct. Mr. Yanashot, could I have a category and a point value?
How about ask the expert for 50?
Ask the expert for 50.
WYOU was founded in 1953 as WGBI TV by Scranton Broadcasters Incorporated, a company founded by Frank McGargy, who got his start in his father's company. Dealers and manufacturers of what product?
I
have a final answer.
I would say, you know, Dennis?
I don't know.
I don't either, but I'd say the newspaper.
Judges?
That's incorrect.
Okay, would you like to steal?
No.
The correct answer is paper. Okay, Angela, could I have a category and a point value?
Let's do 5s for 40.
5s for 40. In 1910, a new breaker was planned to be built in Archbold. The gravity slope colliery was built on the eastern side of the Delaware and Hudson track on.
Is it number 5 Hill?
That is correct.
I could see it out my window.
Mr. Brennan, can I have a category and a point value?
Ask the expert for 20.
Ask the expert for 20.
I first joined WBRE in 1985. It was also the year when the former WDAU-TV, now WYOU, moved its offices to Lackawanna Avenue from the basement of this school, where its studio had been located since its founding.
Well, this is ours, Scranton Prep.
That is correct.
Was that a guess?
No, I actually was on television down there twice. I was down there doing gymnastics one time when I was on the Wise gymnastics team, and I was down there doing a part on hang gliding back in the 80s.
Hang gliding and gymnastics, my goodness.
Sarah, can I have a category and a point value?
Well, let's do 5s for 50.
5s for 50. In August of what year did Hurricane Diane destroy 17 bridges along the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad?
1945.
That is incorrect. Riverside, would you like to steal?
55.
That is correct. So,
Just to let you know, the score is Riverside 210, Valley View 280.
well, Mr. Yanashot, you get Ask the Expert for 10.
Television stations east of the Mississippi River have call letters beginning with W. Because of the stations I work for, we're set up on an ultra-high frequency, and their channel numbers are assigned with numbers greater than the number 14. What are the channel numbers for WBRE and WYOU?
28 and 22.
That is correct. And that's the game.
And that's the game. The game goes to Valley View. Congratulations, ladies. Riverside, not a bad showing. I think you ended up with 200, Cindy, 230 or 220? Cindy, you're muted.
It is 220 Riverside, 280 Valley View.
So not a bad showing. You all did very well. Riverside, Paul and Dennis, I hope that you will come back next year. It is always a pleasure to see you both. Angela and Sarah, you will now enter the semifinals. You'll be playing next Saturday. I will send you the link. I want to thank everyone again. Congratulations to the winners. I'm looking forward to the semifinals. Please remember that tonight's program and last night's program were recorded on ECTV's YouTube page. So if someone is interested, one of your friends or family want to see it, you can always direct them there to watch it. Plus ECTV will rerun the show a few times. So we've made stars out of all of you. Congratulations. And I want to thank everyone who's out there watching us tonight. We hope that we'll see you in person at some future event soon. And please remember that Lackawanna Historical Society is dedicated to inspiring the exploration of Lackawanna County history through programs like this. It's programs like this that get us excited because we're all sharing the same history and we're celebrating it together. And it's a story worth telling and saving. And I appreciate everything everyone does to support us. If you want to support us as a member, please go to lackawannahistory.org. You can join on our website. And also please consider supporting us on June 4th. That is NEPA Gives Day. at nepagives.org. All you have to do on June 4th is go there and make a donation, whatever amount you're comfortable with. The more donations we get, the more we can do programs like this. So we are grateful to everyone for your interest, support, and participation. I look forward to seeing the semifinals next week. Thanks to our teachers, Kathleen, Cindy, Sean, and Bill, Kathleen's special assistant, Casey, all of our game hosts. Maddie, you did a great job. And once again, all of our contestants who braved the airwaves to put themselves on the test block. So congratulations to everyone. I look forward to seeing you all next week, and have a good night.
Thanks.